Record. Hey Ubers! Well, it's a freezing 6 degrees, which is probably actually quite warm now. And I'm just off to go and help Eric's dad farm some Christmas trees, because it's this time of year where we start to collect trees to sell at the markets in town. And oh, this is the hard bit, of course. So that's what I did all day yesterday, and that's what I'm going to be doing for a few hours today. And I thought I'd bring you along to show you the process. And the trees where they are, they're up like, it's a bit of a walk, as you will see, and it's basically, he will have cut a lot of the trees that he wants, and it's my job to come along and drag them out to the road where, well, close to the tractor, where we'll load them onto the tractor, and he'll bring them back to the farm and sort them in size, and yeah, and then he'll start selling them, I don't know, in another couple of weeks. He might start selling some now early, because they've already started selling Christmas trees in town already, so he might start pretty soon. But it's pretty physical work, but you know, it's quite nice to be outside in the open in the breeze, freezing my butt off. But you don't, you know, you're cold for the first 10 minutes, but once you start building up a sweat from dragging the trees, you know, that sort of goes away. And it's about a 20-minute drive to the other property where the trees are. So that's it. I had the biggest dramas the last, well, all day yesterday. I couldn't find my passport. We looked everywhere. We turned the house up, you know, 3 times. And I don't know about you, but you start looking in ridiculous places. Like, it got to the point I was so desperate. I opened up the printer because I thought, oh, might have fallen in the back of the printer and gone inside the printer. I don't know about you. Or, you know, you push the fridge out of the road when there's no way it could have ever even gone near the fridge. But you're like so desperate to find it. Anywho, we found it. Eric found it in a cupboard where we sort of keep all the travel documents and stuff, but it had fallen behind a little box, and he said he'd lift the box up, but obviously when he lifted it up, the passport fell down, because the cupboard's slightly above eye level, so you sort of got to stand on your tippy toes to look in. So that was, thank gosh, that's over with. Okay, so now we start the 10-minute walk. But Eric's dad owns all these Christmas trees all along here, all the way up to the mountains. It's pretty hilly country too, which makes the job not so easy. It's not like it's a beautiful flat area where we can just, you know, harvest them. They're all up on different levels, and it does definitely make it for a good workout. And a couple of times a year we have to come and fertilise them all as well, and also trim them up to make sure that they're growing alright. Little creek running beside it. See how frosty it is? There's ice around as well. Okay. Pretty, huh? These are the trees here. Well, some of them. He's cut them down. Like here and here. And then I've got to drag them all the way down the mountain to the roadside. And I'm just going to go along and collect all the trees as I find them. Fun, huh? I'm just stacking all the trees up beside the road there. Probably got about another 30 or so trees to go. And just a matter of, see, as you can see how dangerous the ground is. There's holes everywhere and it's very rocky, and so I'll just go and pick up the ones that he's already marked and cut and drag them down. I usually drag them down in bundles, like throw them down a couple of meters, eventually work my way down there. So it's quite labour intensive job, especially in this area. Beautiful view, huh? You can't beat that. Oh. Sorry for my heavy breathing. There's only 2 times when I heavy breathe, and this is one of them. So I basically cleared all the trees from where that dead branch is there downwards, and now I'm starting on the ones that are up high here, and I'm taking them to, there's a road just beyond there. So yeah, I'm going to try and film Eric's dad. He's 74 years old, has had double knee replacement, and he's still up here, you know, working like, you know, he's even fitter than me, and, you know, he's just, because he's always been a farmer, so he's used to it, but he's so good for 74. So that's it, Ubers. 3.5 hours of up and down the hill. My knees are killing me. I think I'm probably going to need a double knee reconstruction eventually. Oh, well, let's hope by that time they can just grow you a new pair of knees. Oh, alright, so I'm just heading home now, and yeah, I've got to milk the cows in an hour, so by the time I go home and have something to munch on, and that'll be about it. And then tonight I'll be working on stuff for the exhibition that's coming up this weekend. So, no rest for the wicked, but hey, guess what? I have 2.5 months off, so you know what? Taste that. Alright guys, that's it. Catch you later. Later. Whatever. Freedom was the only thing I ever wanted. Freedom to learn to be me. But freedom's not a place, it's just a state of mind. And it's not all that it's cracked up to be. So I packed my bags and said goodbye to my family. I hit the road to see what I could see. One thing these many miles have taught me about life, that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. On the road, it's good to know you're not the only one. On the road, it's good to know you're not the only one. It's good to know you're not the only one.